What up, everybody? What's up? What's up? We are live. Welcome to the channel. I'm doing a live. Haven't done one in a while, so it's happy to be back. Happy Friday to you. And toast to Friday. We got a cigar for the day. The CEO cigar for the day. It's one thing I want to talk about, but again, for those that's been following me, thank you. Appreciate it. Hit the YouTube channel, like, subscribe. You guys know the deal. So I decided to talk today on the live. See what everybody's up to. Um, Dan, what's up, baby? What is up? What's good? How's everything been, man? How's everything been? I hope all is well, man. You're good. I always appreciate you being on here. Now, again, happy Friday to everybody. Um, a lot is going on this week. From Shador Sanders. I know people want to hear my take on that. I'll probably do another video about that. Oh, maybe I'll get that to it. I'm not gonna hold y'all long because Kitty's about to get home, so yeah, I do the daddy daycare thing, but I'm not gonna hold you long. But what I don't like, and I always talk about these Holly weirdos and these celebrities. Like, what I don't like is that they keep popping up, messing up everything. They really do, and particularly in the black culture, I see it a lot. White liberals too, they come out of the war, but they usually don't do it until the woke blacks give them permission. That's when they do it, right? So I got this video here, and I'm gonna break it down from good old DL Hughley, right? Good old DL Hughley. I just, for the life of me, I can't understand these guys that want to be pro blackity black. I guess it's okay to be pro blackity black, but it's crazy that when a black person does something that the woke blacks don't like, or the liberals, they shut them down. They shut them down. And to me, that's why the black community will never be able to come together and to promote any positive change. Because if you ain't going on with a get along, they're going to try to oust you. It don't matter who you are, by the way. You can be a regular normie like me. You can be a loser like me. I'm nobody, right? Just a regular guy. Or you can be a professional athlete. You could be in government. You can own a multi-million-dollar company. As soon as you say something that's against the woke black culture, you're done for. You're done for. And I don't know why that is. And maybe somebody in the chat can say why that is. I don't know. But anyways, you know that the tradition of when you win the Super Bowl, or any team in America wins the national championship, college, professional, whatever, they get to go to the White House. That's just tradition. They get to go to the White House. And you always got these athletes that don't want to go because of whoever the president is, whatever, yada yada yada. Like, I get it. It's a free country, right? You can do what you want. That's fine. But if you choose not to go, that's your own business. Okay? You chose not to go. Whether we the people think you should or should not, that's your decision to go. You don't have to, right? But don't shame the people that do go just because you don't want to go. And this is where we are in society. This is where we are in society. You want everybody to think the same way you want to think. And if you don't, then you're considered the bad guy. That's the philosophy of the left. Do what we do, and if you don't, then you must hate us, and we must cancel you. Pretty much, that's what we must do. And I don't understand it. So Saquon Barkley and the Eagles, granted, they won the championship. They won it. So players decided to go and celebrate at the White House. Saquon Barkley in particular was hanging out with Trump. And more than hanging out with Trump, he was in the airplane. They was playing golf. I mean, that sounds like an ultimate experience to me. That to me is the ultimate experience. Mr. Trump, if you see this, please allow me. I want to go. Take me on the plane. All right, take me golfing. I want to go. Like they look like they had a good time, and they probably spoke about a lot of things. And it looks like they had a good time to me. And it seems that the woke black community wants to cancel Saquon Barkley. Why are we canceling Saquon Barkley? The man just won a championship. Now, as far as I know, I don't know Saquon personally. I don't know his life, but he seems to take care of his family, take care of his kids. He made a good business decision by leaving the Giants and going to Philly. And I don't like that because now I got to deal with him 2 times a year. Last time we had to pay him 3 times. And he won the trophy. He got a Super Bowl champ. And now he's hanging out with the president. I mean, that is an awesome person for the so-called racist America. So-called racist America for a black man. Thanks, Dave. Hey, Dave, you send that text for me. Please do, because I want to hang out. So-called racist America for a black man to no, we're not doing that. Go listen, this is not football season yet, so we're not doing the Go Eagles thing. That's not what we're doing. Okay. When football season comes around, I'll get back to it. Okay. But y'all don't start this mess. I see y'all in the chat. I see you. Football season starts after 4th of July. Okay. That's just how I think the seasons go. All right. Football season is after 4th of July. Also, shout out to my man Zeke Arkham. But Christmas starts after 4th of July too as well. But we're not getting into that. Anyways, so-called racist America, where it's so bad for black folks that black folks got to deal with racism and white supremacy and systematic racism. For a black man to be on the president's plane, y'all got to help me understand that, because I really don't understand that at all. I really don't understand that. What's up, MacArthur? I'm doing a CAO cigar today. It's a nice day out here, and I'm just drinking some coffee. Pick me up during the day. I'm good. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But I'm getting sick and tired of these rich. First of all, they're rich, woke, black liberals that tell the rest of the black folks that this country hates them. Meanwhile, they are succeeding. Why is that? Why aren't you telling us what you did to succeed, what connections you made to then help us get to where you are? They keep pushing this woe is me narrative. They really do. And I'm really sick of it. Every time, but see, if it's a black person that has a platform that wants to complain about America and complain about this and that and complain about white people all the time, they'll be behind that. Oh, they'll sign up for that. I.e., Colin, aka Squidward Kaepernick. They'll sign up for that. But when Saquon does it, goes talk to the president, it's a problem because it's Trump. He's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants. But doing something that's, to me, positive, you want to see quote unquote, you don't see a lot of black people in government, quote unquote. I disagree with that. You look at the Democratic side, there's nothing but black people over there. There's a lot of black people on the Republican side too, but y'all don't want to acknowledge them as being black. We don't want to acknowledge them. So I don't understand. But here's the video. Hold on. Now I'm going to play this video. And I'm going to go through it a little bit. I ain't got much time, so I'm going to break it down, go through it a little bit. And Dan, you're right. The left is everything that they complain about the right to be. That's what the left is. They really are. Everything that they say the right is, that's what the left is. And even further, they're beyond that. It's ridiculous. So we're going to listen to this clown DL, and I hope he sees this, because I don't care. You know me. We do on this channel. We cause chaos one truth at a time. But we'll go through this.
So 14 players said, I'm going to boycott this. Whose side are you on?
I think that it's not just political. What Donald Trump has done and is doing to Black history is unsavory and is under.
Pause. What is Donald Trump doing to Black history? Y'all have to tell me. You guys have to tell me these things. What is Donald Trump doing to Black history that I'm just missing? I'm trying to understand this. Because you guys keep saying this. He's doing away with Black history. But meanwhile, during February, Black History Month, we had a ton of Black people in the White House. And that's doing away with Black history?
Undeniable. Donald Trump is deliberately trying to erase Black people's history for whatever quest. He's.
Where is he trying to erase Black history? The sad thing is people believe this clown. They believe this guy. Why? Y'all have to explain it to me. Where is he trying to deliberately erase Black history? I don't know. I don't see it. It doesn't make any sense. You're just saying stuff.
Elevating Christopher Columbus again. So he deliberately is doing things to Black people that isn't just political. And any Black man that does it is going to obviously catch some level of heat. When a Black person does it, I can when it's a Black person, I can always tell what kind of Black person. I can always tell what they are.
Whoa. Wait, what does that mean, DL?
Saquon Barkley, he had a girlfriend and threw around the N-word a lot and said she wasn't a gold digger. And
Now, I don't know the history about Saquon's girlfriend, and allegedly she said the N-word. I don't know. But I got another point about the N-word. Because Black people use it all the time. Right? Black people say it all the time. And if we wanted people to stop saying it, then we would stop saying it. But I don't think we care that much because we say it all the time. And, it's a term of endearment since they were used, blah, blah. I don't believe that bull crap. That's bull crap. If you don't like it, don't say it. If you're going to put it in all your songs that you want everybody to listen to, they're probably going to say it. Black people just like to use that to hold on to racism. They want to hold on to the racism. Why? I don't know. They love it. And not just every Black person, but the woke Black folks. They love it. They want to hold on to the racism because that's like their key. That's like their key to life. Racism is their key to life in this country. Why? I don't understand it.
she wasn't messing with no broke N-words. He looks like that kind of guy that is indifferent to what Black people go through. It's just true. And I think I've noticed that to be consistent with a lot of Black people who show up. They have a shoe booty affect to them.
Well, suppose I did not know that about his girlfriend. I mean, I know who his girlfriend is, but yeah.
So to me, he seems like the type of guy who would do that and be indifferent to what's happening to Black people.
Can't you?
What is happening to Black? So yeah, again. What? This dude is successful, by the way. DL is a successful man, Black man. He's funny. He made a lot of money, been in movies, etc. He's thrived in this country. What is he saying is happening to black people that is so bad? I look at my life every day, and the only thing that affects me is me. If I make good choices, for the most part, good things happen. If I make bad choices, well, you get the consequences of that. Right? I can't blame anyone else. Let me blame myself. We're always looking for a scapegoat. Let's blame the white people for everything. Let's blame racism for everything. Let's blame the system that's against us for everything. If it was that serious, black people wouldn't be able to do anything at all.
You separate the honor from the person.
I think you can't squeeze honor out of the unhonorable. He's an unhonorable man who assaults black people, insults our history on a daily basis. We're not talking.
He's just saying stuff, though. He's not giving me an example, right? He's not giving me an example. He's just saying stuff. And what's crazy is, they try to throw this rhetoric that Trump was racist and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, all the celebrities, Al Sharptons and all those clowns who all just get rich off the black struggle, quote unquote, all they use is dead black men to get money, and y'all keep giving it to them. BLM scammed y'all out of millions of dollars and went and brought houses, and y'all still got BLM on your cars and windows. Have you heard from BLM since then? Have you heard from them? No, you haven't. I'll answer the question for you. You haven't heard from them. They scam you every time because black people are so emotional. We get wrapped up in these emotional situations that we don't even think. As a matter of fact, you don't even think at all that you start criticizing your own people. You start criticizing your own people. The only people that's stopping black folks today is black people. That's my opinion. Say what you want. That's my opinion. We can't have individual thought. We can't have a discussion. We can't come to the table and say, hey, I understand what you're saying. This is my thoughts on it, and let's come together and have a discussion. We can't do that. It's you don't think like us, so you're not invited to the so-called cookout, whatever. All the celebrities loved Trump. They had no problem. He was on Fresh Prince. He was in Home Alone. All the boxing matches. Everybody wanted to take pictures with him. Snoop, all of them. Oprah, all of them. All of them loved Donald Trump. And I'm not saying you got to worship the guy. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm not even telling you that you got to like him. But don't get mad at people for supporting him. That's what I'm saying. And don't make up all these crazy actions. Like, I know what type of black person that is. What's that? Huh? You're not black enough. Black people always telling black people that they're not black enough. I only hear that from people that have the same skin color as me. The hate I get is from the people that look just like me. It's not from white people, Spanish people, whatever. It's from black folks. That's the only hate I get.
We're talking about somebody that just we having a political disagreement. We're talking about somebody that's erasing Harriet Tubman and the Tuskegee Airmen and disbanding Black history.
Where is he doing that? Y'all have to find me somewhere where Trump is erasing Harriet Tubman. Where in the first 100 days of his presidency has he spoke about erasing Harriet Tubman and the Tuskegee Airmen? Where has he said that? I have no record. There's no article. There's no outlet that has posted anything like that. Where is he getting this information from? This is completely made up nonsense. This is actually some serious Trump derangement syndrome. Why? I don't know. But you people are believing these Holly weirdos. They are clueless. They don't know anything about anything. What they need to do is stick to what they know, is that's entertain. DL Hugleys, go be funny. That's what you're good at, being funny. Be funny. And it stops right there. Because so far in this video, you haven't said anything. You haven't said anything intelligent. Not one talking point has been intelligent at all. You're just making up stuff.
History. There is a reason that the black men, the black people who they have a certain affect about them, they have a certain way about them. They seem to be indifferent to what is happening to black people. And
He keeps saying that. He keeps saying it. What is happening to black people? Outside of the common things that I know, but you guys don't want to talk about that. What's happening to black people? Relying on the government, abortion, black on black crime, heart disease, fatherless homes. These school systems are dumbing down stuff for black folks because they don't think black folks are smart enough. And y'all think it's helping black people. It's not. No, the standard is the standard. Help black people meet that standard. Force them to meet that standard. Help them meet that standard. Not dumb it down on them. We got schools in Oregon taking around math, reading, and science or spelling or something like that, which are like keys to survival in everyday life. But they're doing it in the guise of, oh, we're helping black people because you don't think you're stupid. They have politicians telling black folks that they don't know how to use a computer. How am I using this right now? And it's not coming from the right. The right isn't saying this. It's black people conditioned to vote for Democratic Party for I don't know why. They've just been conditioned to do that. I used to be that way. They're saying black folks don't know how to get an ID to vote for voter registration laws. Oh, it's going to hurt the black community because they too dumb to go to get an ID. That's what they think of you. And these clowns keep repeating it. The Democratic Party doesn't care about you black people. You know what? Y'all cry for years about how bad this country is and how racist it is and how system it is. And you keep voting Democrat. Tell me, since voting Democrat, what's changed? What's changed for y'all? Trump, the first term, brought all the HBCUs colleges in the White House and funded them. Had funding for 10 years. Funded them. All the HBCUs. Tell me how that's racist. I'm trying to keep it calm. I'm not trying to yell. I'm not yelling at y'all, I promise. But this is the stuff that they keep saying. This is the stuff they keep feeding these young minds. And this dude is old. This dude is old and he's saying this stuff. He's just trying to grasp onto the racism. He's trying to hold on to it. He needs it. It's like they need it to fuel them. Why?
and to not care about it. And I think he seeks them out. I think that just like water seeks its own level, those kind of men and women easily show up at these events, and they're great for camera fodder, and they all have the same affect about. I'm not shocked that he dated a white girl that said the N-word, threw the N-word around. He looks like the kind of guy that would do it, and the kind of guy who would do that wouldn't care about what happened to black people, and wouldn't think it's no big deal to go to a function where dude assaults our history on a daily basis.
He didn't create this honor. This is a time-honored tradition.
He just
What I said. Like, this is a tradition that every sports team does. What outside of all the noise of what you think of them, this is a tradition that goes on that every team in the major team that wins a championship in the United States, they go to the White House. It's a tradition. Whether you like them or not, it's a tradition. If I was a sports athlete and I played for the Commanders and my team won, I'll probably still go to the White House. I still wouldn't support Biden because I didn't vote for him. You think everybody that went to the White House voted for Trump? No, but it's a tradition. You think everybody that on the Eagles likes Donald Trump? No, but it's part of the tradition. Again, in this country, you have freedom. So if you don't want to go, you don't have to go. And that's your decision. But here you guys are complaining that somebody made a decision after they won to go to the White House and hang out with the president. You think it's bad because it's not with something that you would do. I'm telling y'all, man, black people black people is the only group, in my opinion, that hold each other down. I can't speak for any other race, I can't do that because I'm not them. But they hold each other down.
Destroy dishonor. It's a time-honored tradition to have a peaceful transfer of power. It's a time-honored tradition to honor the Constitution. So let's Donald Trump, by any stretch of the imagination, it doesn't bear a semblance to any president we've ever had before. And now you're trying to act like he's presidential, and he is not.
Donald Trump, one of the things everybody says about him, and I know this somewhat to be true from personal experience back in the day, he listens to the last person in the room. And so I get it that you're probably not going to change a lot. But if you have the ability to, he reversed himself on tariffs because certain people quietly got in his ear. So if you're just out of the game, good luck to you for the next 4 years.
Yeah, but do you really believe that somebody could change his perspective about the way he sees black people?
Please, y'all. Please. Y'all been listening to the same thing I'm playing. Y'all been listening to this. How does he see black people? I'm confused at this rhetoric that this dude keeps spitting. How the heck does he see black folks? Is there some kind of secret recording or something, or someone behind the scenes, or some whistleblower somewhere, or wherever, saying, "Oh my God," of Trump saying, "Oh, man, I just don't like these black folks. I just can't stand them. Like, I hate black people." Is there anywhere? Give me something that would lead me to believe that Donald Trump hates black people. In a year, I voted for the man 3 times. I've never heard anything said negatively from his mouth about black folks. I really haven't. And trust me, I follow this dude closely. I follow him closely. And y'all keep saying this stuff, yet I've never heard it.
He hasn't apologized for the Central Pop 5 almost 40 years ago.
He doesn't apologize.
He has not apologized, and he keeps saying that. This is not conjecture. You can look it up. Donald Trump has a certain lack of respect for black people.
See, he keeps saying it. I'm literally listen, y'all. I'm literally trying to wait for him to give me examples of Donald Trump disrespecting black people. He keeps throwing that out. Give me an example of it. Give me a clip. Give me a video. Give me something he's written. Give me some secret recording somewhere that somebody recorded on his plane or something, or one of his hotels. Give me something. You keep saying it, but you're not giving me anything. And that's what I tell you guys. I don't got that much time, so let's get through this.
And he demonstrates it all the time. And I think any black man who goes...
Also, you're right, Dan. Why can't someone just say, you know what, I didn't like Donald Trump at first, but you know what, now listening to him, now understanding the way he's trying to move and what he's trying to do for his country and his, being around him, his personality, I changed my mind. Right? Why can't that be a thing? Why can't we have freedom of thought within the black community? I just don't understand it.
Or a black woman who goes to see him has an air of shoe bootiness around them. They do. It's not shocking. It's shocking to me that a dude who would go see Trump dated a white girl that threw the N-word around. It's not shocking to me. Just like you had the Republican congressman, it's not shocking. They look a certain way. They move a certain way.
What? Okay. More people, a lot of people know me. A lot of people don't know me on here personally. What type of person, black person, supports Donald Trump? I'm just trying to understand it, because to me, it's different types of people. I don't know. They don't all look the same. Most people that look at me don't think I support Donald Trump or have conservative views or thoughts. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm loyal to the Republican Party, but right now, that's the party that's speaking common sense. The left is talking about men can have babies and men should be in women's sports, and transgender women are actual women, and they can't even tell me what a woman is. That's the left. The people on the left, they have to make up hoaxes to try to keep racism alive with news stagings. It's a clown show over there, and I don't want to be a part of it. I'm not going to be a part of it. To say what you want, you shouldn't be a part of this, man, because nothing they say, like this guy right here, DL Clowney, he hasn't said anything with any facts. He just keeps going around circles, circle back till he disrespects black people. Okay, how? Give me an example. DL, give me an example.
They act a certain way, and I think he senses that in there. There's a reason.
He senses that in them. This guy smokes crack. He does. I don't know what else to say. He's high on something because he don't have any common sense to say something like that.
While the other people who didn't go.
He said
you may not be able to change his POV, but maybe you can change a policy or two. And who cares about the honest inward feelings if it's really about what he does?
INWARD.
I care very much that people are eroding black history and rolling us back to non-existent.
Again, I don't have that much time, so I'm gonna get out of here soon. What black history is being erased? Please, someone tell me. What black, in my opinion, they added holidays to black people. Juneteenth. You said they keep taking away stuff from black people and trying to erase black history, but yet they add in federal holidays too. You get paid for that. Federal holiday.
I care that he's taking the protections away about the voters' rights. I care that he's erasing heritage.
The voters' rights. No, listen. Voter registration is this. You got to have an ID to vote. That's it. That's the bottom line. You have to have an ID to vote. You got to have a driver's license to drive. You got to have an ID to vote. Simple as that.
Harriet Tubman, Gigi Airman, and Jackie Robinson. I care that he's doing that. It's not a slight thing to me. And anybody who thinks it's a slight thing is probably as guilty of that as he is. Because you cannot dismiss, he is deliberately doing what he's doing to us.
What is he doing?
Deliberately. And any black dude who does it, there's a reason those other people didn't go, and there's a reason why a man like Saquon felt there was no big deal going. You can look at them. They look a certain way. They have a shoe booty air to them.
So 14 players.
Okay, so according to DL Hugleys, dudes who support Donald Trump look a certain way. I don't know what that means. So somebody would have to tell me that. I don't know what that means. So AJ Brown and a couple other dudes for the Eagles, their quarterback, they didn't go, right? And what I saw floating around on Twitter was that because they have black wives, they didn't go. I don't know. I really don't. But this is why the black community can never come together to get things accomplished. You guys are worried about so much stuff, but we need to take care of what's in-house first. Start worrying about other stuff. A black man can't make a decision for himself or his family unless it's okay with the black culture, which is what? What is the black culture? What is that? Cardi B? Megan Thee Stallion? Kamala bringing her on stage to twerk in front of little girls? That's the culture, right? DEI Vice President Harris, what did she do for 4 years? Tell me. She got the job, a black woman, as vice president. DEI hired, by the way, but we don't get that. Y'all don't want to hear that. What did she do? She did absolutely nothing because she doesn't know how to do the job. She wasn't qualified for the job. They could have picked a black woman that's actually qualified for the job, and they chose not to do it. Joe Biden goes on a black radio show, Breakfast Club, I think. It says, if you don't vote for me, with Charlemagne, I don't say his whole name, Charlemagne. I'm not saying that whole name. It says, if you don't vote for me, you not black. They don't care about you. All they want you to do is vote for them, and they give you these promises. Oh, we'll do this for you. We'll do this, and blah, blah, blah. Y'all still talk about reparations. Y'all been talking about reparations for years. You're not getting them. You're not getting them. Get out there, go to work, get money, and that's all you got to do. Make a living. Be a positive member of society. You can be great in this country if you want, if you're willing to put the work in. That's it. That is it. There's nothing wrong with being black here in this country. As a matter of fact, this is probably the best place in the world for you to be a black person. Go to some of these other countries. They don't play by our rules. They don't. And yet, y'all complain about this country so much. Y'all don't leave, though. Hold up. I'll let that sink in before I get out of here. I'm going to let that sink in before I get out of here. I'm going to let that sink in before I get out of here. Look at this picture. Great picture. I could imagine the conversation. I can't imagine the honor of meeting the president in the White House, coming off his plane, playing golf with the president. And black people are mad at this. And this is a tweet that Saquon sent out. Some people are really upset because I played golf and flew to the White House with the president, in all quotes. Maybe I just respect the office. Not a hard concept to understand. Saquon, agreed. You're not saying anything wrong here, man. Just golf with Obama not too long ago and look forward to finishing my round with Trump. Now you get out my missions with all this politics and have an amazing day. He played golf with Obama. He played golf with Trump. He respects the office. As simple as that. As simple as that. Black people can't even be happy for black folks for doing stuff like this. But y'all want to say we need more representation on TV and stuff. We need more black people, this and this and that. It's crazy. It's the same black folks that are saying that the NFL is racist, which is 99% black, by the way. Okay, I'll say 97. Let's just, I'll be even more generous. 95. 95% black. And you want to say the NFL is racist because they didn't draft Shador until, I don't know, the 4th round? I believe the 4th round. Okay. But the number 1 pick was a black quarterback. The very first pick was a black quarterback. But the NFL is racist. I don't get it. I really don't. I want to thank y'all for being here. Again, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Links in the bios. For those supporters that's been with me from day one, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're growing, just top 500 followers, so we shooting up. So thank y'all for like, subscribe, and spread the word. Again, hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Y'all know what to do. We doing here. We cause chaos one truth at a time. Happy Friday. You guys enjoy your weekend, and y'all take care. Those in the chat, appreciate y'all for being in the chat. I'm gonna start doing more of these. I think I'll probably do these every Friday. Just trying to pick a better time, maybe around lunchtime-ish. But again, thank y'all for being a part. I love engaging with y'all, interacting with y'all. Again, y'all have a great weekend, and it's what we do, cause chaos one truth at a time. Peace.